Welcome to a new episode of Depreciation Nation, and behind me you are going to see our ZHP project. But before we get into the content today, why don't you hit that subscribe button at the bottom of your screen if you enjoy eclectic automotive content. Now, the subject of today's video is rather basic. As you saw in the thumbnail, we are going to do a DIY oil change on our 2005 330 Performance Package car. In order to do this job, you are going to need a few things. You are going to need a ratchet with a 17mm socket on it for your drain plug. And then you are going to need one of these, which is a 36mm socket that is going to remove the top off of the oil filter housing. Now, you're also going to need an oil filter. In this particular situation, we have chosen a Wix filter that we bought at our local parts store. And then you are going to need 7 quarts of your favorite oil. Our favorite is Liqui-Moly. Today we are using their 530 Special Tech, which is what this car calls for. So let's get started. Now, we are under the car right now. There is a skid plate that is located midway back the engine, and there is an opening in that skid plate, and through that opening you will see the drain plug to your oil pan. We are going to crack that drain plug open, and we are going to start the drain process. Now that we've got the oil draining out of the drain pan, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to open up the oil filter housing so we can replace that filter. Now, it is very important that when you do that and you get your socket on there that you don't wrench on it really hard or yank it or jerk it, because the plastic nut on top is made of plastic and it strips very easily. So what we do is we apply gradual pressure until that top starts to come off. Now, any quality filter comes with replacement seals. There is a seal on your filter housing right here, and if you look closely, there is a notch right there that'll enable you to get a pick or a small screwdriver in there to remove that seal. So we're going to go ahead and replace that now. So we've got our drain plug back in, we've got our oil filter replaced. We have torqued them down to 25 Newton meters with our Quinn torque finder. If you don't have a metric torque wrench or a metric finder, that is roughly 18.5 pounds of torque. And the only thing we've got left to do is put in our new oil. Now that we've gotten our oil changed, there is one more thing to do, and we are going to reset the service light on the dash. Now, the way that we're going to do that is we are going to put the key in the ignition. We are actually going to hold our trip reset button right here, and we are going to turn that key on into the accessory position while holding that light. We are going to push it until we see reset. We're going to push it and hold it again until it flashes. And then we are going to push it one more time, which is just reset the system. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy eclectic automotive content like this, and we'll talk to you soon.